Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's me, Matrix, and today I am bringing you guys the one and only IDL Season 2 movie with our IDL Season 2 playoff match. Playoff because I lost in the first round of playoffs. Unfortunately. Now, with this schedule, we had 8 weeks, and I was super excited and kind of worried about some of the matches that we would have to do for IDL Season 2. But I can tell you right now, we came up with a 4-4 win-loss record with a +7 differential, and I am super happy about that. So this will be a showing of what happens. I'm not gonna talk much until the end of the match because I feel like that will be I just want you guys to see what happened in the past few weeks. I will talk about after each match what I could have done better, what I did great on, and at the end I will just talk about the season in general and what happens after this season. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this first match. Week 1 happened to be against my good friend and bro, Levenant, aka War for 120. If you guys don't know Levenant, he's a great guy. He's one of the main people that I'm good friends with in the YouTube community. Of course, there's Jolts, but Jolts was not in this season of IDL. Because I'm sure if he was, he would have franchised Kyron Black, and I would not have the amazing duo of Kyron Black and Mega Aerodactyl. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into this. I'm gonna have some music playing as well, just because of the fact that I'm not gonna be talking much during this. So I want something to be going on. It's not quite Pokemon music, but it's copyright free music. I'll leave a link to this channel in the description. They're called No Copyright Sounds. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this first battle done. And yeah, let me check out one of these playlists real quick. I'm unsure if it changes when I switch screens. I hope not. But yeah. There might be a little bit of lag and stuff. Trying to find something good. Let's go trap music. Oh, no. Okay. So we're just gonna start off with this first one here. Okay. So it might lag a little bit. Unsure. Let's see. I've muted YouTube, and of course, it's gonna be a little piece of crap. Sorry, guys. Like I said, this is a movie, so we gotta add a little bit of length to it.
Well, last thing, I like to introduce our...
Okay. See, how loud is this music? I don't think it's too loud. Sure. Let me get this going. Dear Lord. I'm sorry, guys. Lag, what are you doing? Stop it. Oh well. Fudge. 6. So there you have it. Week 1, we happened to lose to Levenant. I don't know why I minimized it, but so we started off the season with as 0-1. Kyron Black was a good killer for us. Galvantula actually got a kill for us as well. I think Kyron Black get 2, and then Heracross got a kill as well. But unfortunately, Levenant is still just too strong for us. So it's just the start of the season. I was kind of sad about this loss, but at the same time, I kind of realized I misplayed quite a bit. I rapid spinned instead of probably what I should have done was go for like a lava plume with the Torkoal, and got the burn. But unfortunately, that's not how it played out. But it's whatever. This is just the start of the season. Like, I'm not too worried. We're gonna move on to the next battle, which is against Professor Chewy, which, if you guys remember from last season, our killer was in fact against Chewy. I believe it was Mega Aerodactyl, if I remember correctly, which I think that's actually correct. And with this week, there came a couple new mons that we brought. We brought Cofagrigus and we brought Shaman. Both I was hoping would do good. One of them did actually do pretty decently. The other, so. But as you can see, this is the second time we brought Torkoal, because I just wanted to prove to everyone what Torkoal could do. It may have died a lot, but it also got quite a bit of kills as well in this season, which is still pretty decent. But we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move on to the next song, which I want to do this one here. This seems like a good song. Once this commercial gets over, dear Lord.
I was always really interested in technology as a
I
kid.
don't care.
When I got to
Blah,
college,
blah, blah, blah,
I
blah,
didn't
blah,
study
blah,
computer
blah,
science
blah,
because
blah, blah, shut up. Here we go.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a
And there you have it, guys. That is match 2 against Professor Chewy. So against him, we are 3-0, I believe. Once we did it with Kieran Black. The second time we did it with Mega Aerodactyl. The third time, Kofagrigus happened to be the Mon that did so much damage against Chewy. And I'm super, super happy with the way that Kofagrigus played out, because he got 2 or 3 kills, I believe, somewhere along those lines. But still, though, like, Kofagrigus, like, the main problem that he made was he paralyzed me instead of toxicking me, which I think Caterpie told me was the main problem, or someone told me that was the biggest problem that happened in that match. So at this point of the league, we are 1-1, which is very nice. After this match, our next opponent was Mud, and I will explain what happened in this match, because unfortunately, with this match, he brought a couple of the wrong Mons, because his team, let me find it real quick, his team consisted of Latias, not Latios, which he brought, Togekiss, Arcanine, Porygon 2, Escavalier, Rotom, Megalop, Landorus T, Zoroark, Aurorus, and Milotic. So he brought 2 illegal Mons, being the Mienshao and the Latios instead of the Latias, and whatever other Mon he could have brought instead of the Mienshao. It happened that he had the Mienshao and Latios on another team of his, but you know, it's whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and get the next song ready. These are some pretty good songs. I'm hoping you guys like this, because I'm just happy to watch these replays. I'm sad to watch these replays at the same time, because I'll have a message at the end about what happens afterwards. But we're gonna turn it up in this match, because Torkoal finally gets the kill. Uh-oh.
We about to turn it on.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
We about to turn it on.
So in this match, the reason that Torkoal got a kill was because of the Min Xiao killing it, which he did not have the Min Xiao. So it was said that Torkoal could have that kill. So therefore, Torkoal gets a kill in a league battle, which is super, super exciting. I was super happy with that. That basically was a 5-0 victory. The Kopagrigas kill from the Zoroark was completely legit because he had Zoroark. But unfortunately, with the Mian Xiao being there, it happened that I won that battle as a 5-0, and Torkoal got the kill. So Torkoal gets a kill this game, which, like I said, I'm super happy about that. And, it's pretty good. We're 2-1 at this point of the season. And with a few more rounds to happen, or not rounds, but matches to happen, you can only hope that it goes better. Next up, though, is Fairnix. And Fairnix, I'll tell you one thing. Fairnix is not an easy cookie. Because his team, he's got a very difficult team. But, it's pretty cool to see how the season plays off here. I know, oops, that's not what I wanted to open. I wish sometimes this thing wouldn't do this to me. Please excuse the lag, my old friends. Let's get the Minecraft out of here, boy. This match was a very well played match with Fairnix. GG to him. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get right into this next one here. Once this commercial gets over. Let's see, we are how long into this? We are 23 minutes in. Yeah, this is gonna be a movie.
It's the key to building infrastructure.
I told you guys, this is gonna be a movie.
is over. My life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together.
What a very, very close match against Pharynix, guys. So as you can see, it was a very, very close match. I thought he had it, but then Kyron Black, of course, comes out and destroys what's left of his team, and then it's basically a hope for flinch wars against the Thunderous. And I did get a flinch on the Thunderous, but unfortunately, the second flinch that I was hoping for did not happen. So, unfortunately, we lost this match against Pharynix. So, we're at 2-2, basically, at this point of the season, which is very, very nice. It's not nice, but it's not bad either. Our fifth match of the season was against my good friend and buddy, Vampire 218. Now, Vampire, his team was very well built. I will show it right here. He has a very, very interesting team. Unfortunately, his team consists of 2 flying types. And then he's got Armaldo. He's got a Politoad for that, to help that Zapdos and the Gudra. His team is very interesting. At this point in the season, I happened to trade off Walrein for Samurott, because I was hoping that Samurott would help us more than Walrein would have. Because Samurott's a little bit faster, it's got a little bit more special attack and attack. Something I was kind of looking for the team. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead. I know we kind of moved on to the next song, but let's do this one called Infinity, guys. Because that's where we started. So, with that being said, I think that was 5 kills. No, 4 kills for Aerodactyl this game. 1 kill with Mesprit and 1 kill with Samurai. Samurai and Mesprit were both new to the battling scene for our team this season. I had Mesprit when I drafted it, but Samurai was new, so I thought, why not bring it, see what it can do, and it kills a Zapdos, which is super, super amazing. I'm happy that with that kill from Samurai, and that puts us at 3-2 for the season. At this point, I'm starting to think maybe we'll make playoffs, but then again, maybe we won't, because the two biggest people at the time were happened to be Caterpie and Dark. Levenant was kind of trying to make a scene as well, and Reggie was also in the scene as well. Mud happened even after the loss 2 weeks ago. He started to come back, and I think Logic was doing fairly decent as well. But this was a very good match. GG to all the people I face this season. So far, we've seen the battle with Levenant, we've seen the battle with Chewy, Mud, Pharynix, and Vampire 218. Our next opponent happened to be Logic Rhythm. I think that's how you say his name. And I'm just gonna say this: his team is really, really scary. His team's called the Bikini Bottom Blastoise, and he has Blastoise, of course. His the main problem I kind of had with facing him was definitely dealing with the Plusle, because Plusle happened to be a very, very useful mon that he's been able to prioritize and all that type of junk over the season and in past leagues that he's been in. It was a real honor facing Logic. I loved facing him. I loved facing everyone here. I'm just going to say that even though some matches I may have lost, I have nothing against anyone here, because I loved the IDL. I love the idea of the Infinity Draft League. I love the idea of Vampire running this, because Vampire, when he makes a decision with something, he's doing it for the best for the best. And I'm just happy that I was able to be in 2 seasons of the IDL. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and check out this replay here. So as you can see, his Altaria happened to be his Mega. He had Mega Altaria, Blastoise, Umbreon, Delphox, Plusle, and Nidoking. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to continue with this Infinity music. And we're going to go ahead.
Take my hand and we'll go away to a different place. Float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, get ready to begin and just levitate.
So with that, match number 6 was won by Logic. Unfortunately, we did not get to see his magnificent puzzle plays, but you did see a little bit of that sneaky little turtle that I love called Camellia. Camellia, our Torkoal. Now that was now he was not expecting the clear smile Torkoal at all, because he told me that during the match, because like that was a amazement to him. I probably should have switched in when he was starting to set up dragon dances, just especially after I got the burn, because I think that would have helped a lot. But unfortunately, I wasn't thinking correctly. So, it's GG there. We're 3-3 in the season, and most of the time we've either, and at this point we're kind of like 50-50, because in this season I don't think we lost anything lower than a 0-3 or anything higher than 0-3. Like we didn't lose didn't lose to 0-5. We didn't, none of that crap. It always seemed to be 0-3. And then this next match here, which is against, she actually replaced Katie Bell, because Katie had some stuff that she had going on, so she had to leave the league. Unfortunately, I would love to face her again, because when I faced her in IDL Season 1. She played magnificently. And I was excited, though, to face Bree, because I've never faced her before. If you don't know, Bree and Logic are both in the Pokemon Center community. So facing those two was pretty cool. Let me click. Bree has quite of an interesting team in Victini, Mega Venusaur, Skarmory, Crocodile, the dreaded Lapras, and Electros. I did not like the Lapras, and another thing was, she had her whole DPA, I think that's what they call it. I can't remember, but she had her whole squad there, so it kind of was like I was unsure what to do at this point because I was really really nervous about this because usually I only have a couple people watching, but this time Bree had her whole flipping squad up, and I'm just gonna say I did not play correctly at all. But yeah, you guys can see what happened to me. And there you have it, guys. That was our first major loss that was over 0-3, which I mean, it was a great match. I know sometime during the match my internet fudged up. And then not only that, but having the whole Pokemon Center squad there or whatever, just all those guys, it just threw my game way off. I'm not used to huge crowds like that except for IPSL, and usually in IPSL there's even support, but this support mainly was for Bree, and I just was not feeling it. I think, I don't know if it was this week or the week or the week after, but sometime during that my grandpa happened to pass away, so I just was not like quite in the battling mood or anything like that. It just like my game was just completely thrown off. Um, and my last opponent was Reggie. I was still kind of worried about that because like Reggie's a really like good battler. It's I don't know what the record is between me and him, but we've had our share of hacks and stuff, and I'm just gonna say GG to Bree. I wish I could have played a little bit better, but like my head just wasn't in the game at all. But yeah, the final week happened to be against Reggie, and Reggie's team. There's the real me in Shao. This was I'm gonna say this match I was kind of ready for, but I kind of wasn't at the same time. His team, I know I've only done this with like one or two people, but like he's got a very scary team overall. Because he drafted Landorus I, Celebi, Mian Shao, Kairam, Jellicent, Avalug, Mega Diancie, which I was very surprised that he didn't bring, Registeel, Scolipede, Thunderous Eye, and I think he traded Pyroar for something. I can't remember. But this match was very, very fun. I traded, I think it was Terrakion for Diggersby, and then there was another I traded Heracross for Toxicroak as well, which I don't think I ever did get to use Toxicroak, but you know, it's whatever. I was very, very happy with the way pre-playoff season went. Mega Aerodactyl and Kyurem Black came to all matches. There was only one match where Torkoal was not in. And then Galvantula came to quite a few. Copagrigus came to about half. And like I said, Toxicroak didn't come. Samurott came to like 3, I think. 3 or 4. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this season. So we're going to go ahead, watch this last match, and then we'll get to the very main match, playoff round 1. And with week 8 in the bag, we go 4-4 in the main season. I was super stoked about that. Yeah, I'm looking here. He traded the Celebi for Volcarona, and then he traded the Pyro for Gourgeist, which I don't know why he traded the Celebi. But you know, it was his decision. He made it the last week, so you know, it was a GG match against Reggie. I think we're on a winning streak against Reggie right now, so you know, it's all good. And then the final match of the season that was not the main part happened to be against Levenant, and right now, I just want to say before we watch this last match, Levenant, your playstyle amazes me sometimes. Sometimes you go bulk, sometimes you do surprising, quote unquote, dirty stuff. But I'll tell you what the play that you made in this, like, that was an amazing play. I'm super happy to have faced you twice. And as you guys can see, I forgot to make my Mon shiny this match, so that could have been a reason why I lost. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna make excuses for myself. We played as best as we could this match, and I think he brought the same team that he did round 1. I'm gonna go back and check that real quick because I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, he basically brought the same team, just this time he brought different move sets. But you know, it's a pretty GG situation. What happens? Yeah. Anyways, I will talk to you guys after this last match. Yeah. Let's continue. Uh-oh. Dang, the song ended? Shoot. So, guys, there you have it. IDL Season 2 is in the bags, and we lost round 1 of the playoffs. But you know what? We ended up with a better record than we did last season. We ended off with more kills than last season. We had a much, much better team than last season. Now, unfortunately, I was hoping for Season 3 that I'd be able to be in it, but it happened to turn out that I'm gonna be moving to ICL, the Infinity Community League. What this means is I'll be facing a lot of still good competition, but not as tough competition as the IDL. I'm just happy that I made it to the quarterfinals. I'm happy that I made playoffs. Um, I'm just happy for the way that this season went. I know this is a very long episode, guys, and I'm just happy with I'm happy with the season, happy with all the people that we faced. There are a few people I wish we could have faced that I could have gotten back at, like Caterpie. I wish we could have gotten back at Katie, but unfortunately, like I said, she had to leave. Overall, even after this match, I think our differential only went down like 3 or something like that. Which, I mean, it's not bad. But Torkoal came to 8 matches. Kyron Black and Mega Aerodactyl came to all matches. Just because of the power. And you know, guys, I just want to thank each and every one of you for supporting me. I know that I should have had these matches out a long time ago. But you know, things happen. That's why I decided to make this movie. But yeah. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave the comment down below. Hashtag in IDL we were South Carolina Shuppets for the last time. But I want you guys to put hashtag South Carolina Shuppets. Just put a hashtag Shuppet in the comment section down below, just so I know you guys supported me throughout all this. Thanks to Levenant, Chewy, Fairnex, Mud, Vampire, especially Vampire, Logic, Bree, and ReggieTube for facing me. Thank you to Lev for facing me twice. There were like 3 people that we didn't get to face: Commander, Dark, and Bandit. I think that's all who we didn't face. Commander, I kind of wanted to face. Dark, not really. I'm scared of Dark because he plays very well. But sometimes in the finals or something like that, semifinals, he loses the match. But he's in the finals against Bandit Caterpie, so I'm rooting for him all the way. Hashtag Elm Street Dark Rise. But yeah, guys. Anyways, I will talk to you later. I hope you enjoy this video. Take care. I love you all. And yeah, deuces to each and every one of you. Hashtag Shepherd Squad.